Hey, what's going on with you now?
So, we want to welcome you guys to our new YouTube channel.
Yes.
Now, this has been asked of us for quite some time.
Before we even came out here to Miami.
Yeah.
So we've been here for, what, 3 years now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, Michael and I knew that this was going to be such a huge commitment.
Right.
And so, we're like, talked about it for quite some time because, to have a YouTube channel, it requires a lot of, one, it requires commitment and consistency.
And a lot of dedication.
And dedication.
Yeah.
So those are three main things.
Yeah.
And the consistency part is to make sure that you have enough good content that you're able to upload a video at least twice a week.
Right.
And so we decided that we're going to go for it.
Right.
And we're going to be committed to it.
Right.
So part of what we're going to do with this channel is basically it's a lifestyle channel about our life. And then a travel channel. Because once we start opening up, but we'll travel around southern Florida for right now until
things open up a little bit more.
Yeah, able to move around the country and to other countries.
But then also we'll do business because we've had some private conversations with individuals and we were discussing business and we were giving advice. And on several different occasions, we were, coaching some people too.
Yeah.
But what we can share with you guys is our experiences in business that we had to endure ourselves. And so you can learn from our experiences. So if it'll be able to help you in anything it is that you guys are doing, then, at that point, if you want to subscribe. If we do some content that you like, please like.
Yes.
I guess that basically helps as well, right?
Yeah. So a part of the business part will interview a lot of entrepreneurs out there, and so we have one that we were working on today that that was actually for a coffee roasting company that is owned by Joseph Lopez, who's started from scratch.
Yeah.
And
he went through it.
He went through it, and
Yes.
he's such an amazing coffee maker.
That.
We'll do a series with him. And so this is about people's stories as well. It's just not our own.
Right.
And other people's journey in business and their life.
Yeah.
So,
And and hopefully through sharing their paths and things that they've went through, it might be able to help you guys and inspire you to do something for self. And for Louie and I, we want to try to inspire you guys to try to do something for self so that you guys are doing okay.
Yeah, it's so important for us. And I think that's what we've always been, trying to help other people. And some people aren't ready for the help, so it has to be about your time.
Yeah, it's always on somebody else's time.
It's always on your comfort zone and your time. And now is our time to finally commit to this YouTube channel. So the name of our channel is Lou-Me.
Lumi.
So we've always been talking about Lumi. We put it out there. I put a hashtag Lumi. Lumi is going to be multi-level. There's another project that we have that is under Lumi, but this YouTube channel is one of those levels for this brand. So it's Lou for Louie and me, for Mike, M-I. So
And Lumi is going to provide light. That's what we're going to provide, some light.
That's what it is.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And so our subscribers would be called Luminaires. Luminaires. And so again, the different levels of Lumi, there's going to be Luminaires on all of the levels.
Right.
Just remember I said that.
And one other thing.
What?
We will have individuals that we're going to interview on a business aspect. And they're going to share some of the things that they've gone through and things that helped them get to where they're currently at now. I don't want to give out any names yet.
No.
I don't want to do that yet.
We won't even go in there.
But
so this is just an introduction, and we'll go deeper into our channel as we upload more content and more videos. So we hope you guys enjoy this. This is actually our first video that we're going to share with everyone, and it is our trip to Havana, Cuba, with Arlene, Stan, and Richard. Arlene, Stan Becton, and Richard Kwan out of Los Angeles, and it's going to be a series, and so there's going to be different episodes for it, because we have.
Are we
that
doing
much
it per
content.
day?
Well, it's kind of mixed up because
okay.
this is actually the last day.
Okay.
So it's not going to be in the order of the days that we were there, but it'll give you guys a highlight of Cuba and the amazing time that we had there with Arlene, Stan, and Richard. So y'all, thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to share our journey with you.
Thank you guys.
And we hope that people will subscribe to our channel, and then we can continue on doing this, and we're going to stay committed to it. And so enjoy. So let's go.
Long as your slow burns, baby.
Right. It's not ciao for now because we got to talk about the video.
What's going on in the video?
Well, let's go. What are you doing?
I'm dancing. I'm
There's no
dancing.
music.
In my head.
As always.
In my head.
As always. So,
Get out of my head.
gosh, that guy. So, in this next clip, we actually have quite a few pictures we want to share with you. And, but before that, just kind of give you a background of how we actually got to Old Havana. So this was actually the third day.
That was the funniest day.
Yeah. And this was our last day in Havana. And so we weren't leaving until late in the evening. I think it was left at 7 o'clock at night. Right?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it was at night. And so we had all day to pretty much, figure out what we were going to do. But in the 3 days that we were there, we never found the lady with the cigar. The famous lady with a cigar that sits next to a cathedral in a plaza.
Which one?
I know, and then we found out that there were a number of them.
we
We're
thought
like,
it was
what?
just the one lady.
We thought there was just one
It's
lady,
like, oh
but
no,
actually
she won't be
there's,
here until Wednesday.
there's quite a few of them.
They
And I'm like,
rotating.
dang, I feel fooled. So anyway, we were looking for this lady and at a cathedral, and so we're like, well, we haven't found her yet, so she must be in Old Havana. So we actually got Richard because Stan and Arlene had to go do something, and so it was just me, Richard, and Michael. We took the bus that was offered at the hotel and picked us up right in front.
Well, you know what's funny? You remember when we first took that bus, we thought we were going to go past it.
No, this was the hop on. That was day 2 where we were on the double-decker bus.
But that's what I'm saying. When we were on the double-decker bus, we thought we were going to go past it, and we didn't see it.
No, it just drove through Old Havana. The tour bus, the double-decker bus, doesn't actually go to Old Havana.
It took us all over the damn place.
We went on the other side of Havana, like over by the ocean.
Yeah.
Oh, on the opposite side. And so we were like, man,
Lost again.
We were lost. And so do we on day 2, do we get off here? We were like, no, we're just going to take it for a ride.
Yeah.
And so when we found out on day 3, and we didn't find out until the 3rd day, our last day, that there's actually a bus at the hotel
that actually goes over to
Old Havana,
yeah.
which is only 3.5 miles away. And I guess we could have taken a taxi, but we're like, we were lost.
Did we get off at the plaza or no?
No, that was day 2.
I know, but did we get off? Did they have us get off and get on another bus, or we stayed on the bus?
That was
Okay.
the same bus, and it
Okay.
just took us straight to that parking lot.
Okay.
So
right.
when we actually ended up at the bus stop, or the location where they pick up and drop off, it was at a parking lot. So we were like, okay, where do we go?
Did we get off this bus and go on another bus?
Yeah, where do we go from here? It was just, And it was so crazy because Michael and I, we have Wi-Fi at the hotel, but we never thought about Googling where this church is. And so we're thinking maybe there's only a couple churches. There was a lot of churches in Old Havana.
Well, on the map, it showed the church, but it didn't show all the damn churches.
No. And we didn't know which church to go to.
Yeah.
So we were just walking aimlessly. And so Michael had actually taken off because I was hot.
Yeah. It's hot. It's hot.
It was
I'm
hella
hot.
hot.
I'm
It was
hot.
hella hot. And
You was in damn Cuba.
I wasn't going to walk in that heat. And so Michael, the man that he is, wonderful.
No.
He went searching.
I just wanted
for
you to
it.
stop saying it was hot.
Searching for it. And poor Richard, he was just hanging around, not saying nothing. And so Michael and I were going back and forth about how hot I was. I don't know if I was having hot flashes or what, but it was hella hot. And so, anyway, we finally, we didn't have any type of phone reception, and I think Richard was the only one that was able to get
Why is that?
text messages, because Arlene was able to text him.
And why is that?
I don't know. So we were hoping that Michael wouldn't wouldn't have to be looking for us. So Richard and I actually waited for him someplace. I don't even recall where.
No,
we
you know, if you
waited.
would have, no, because you know where I left you guys. If you would have left there, I would have been mad. And,
Yeah,
you
I know.
You already
so
know.
we knew to stay. So
I went all the way around.
yeah, and he went in a circle, and he came back and still didn't find the church. So the one place that it was the street that we didn't walk down because it was a cobblestone street.
And why didn't we walk down that street?
Because the cobblestone street was hard to walk on.
So, the street we should have walked down straight in front of us, so I wouldn't have to go all the way around, was the street that we should have walked on.
My bad.
It's hot. That is cobblestones.
My bad.
That's too many people.
My bad. Anyway, so we're gonna go through some of the pictures that we have so that you guys can actually see what we saw as we continue to wander around looking for this old lady with a cigar
And the flower.
and the flower in her hair. And so I was determined to find it.
No,
And
I was determined to
my
find
Michael
I was determined.
was there.
it. You
for
were hot. It's hot.
me. Was there for me. So here we
Get
go.
you some water.
I know, right? So, as you look at this picture right there, you just see Michael walking.
But see, that was that picture there.
Yeah.
That was like their fort or something.
That was like a police station.
Yeah, it was like,
I
well,
think.
it used to be a fort, and then they turned it over to a police station.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And we walked all the way around that too.
Yeah. we
Down the
walked-
wrong damn alley.
We walked
Past the cobblestone road that we should have walked down.
We're like, is this the same place that we started off at? And so we ended up going around in the
You
circle.
need to wear your cobblestone shoes next time.
So we continued to walk, and I just took pictures of Michael walking in front of us.
'Cause it was hot.
You could tell that he was like hot. He was not having it. So you guys can see, but look how beautiful. I mean, you know, the architecture that was there, and these were actually people's residence. This is where they lived. And you know, the Havana hasn't changed, I guess, from a long time ago. It's the same structures, the same buildings, and you can see, like right there, Michael's in an alley, and there's balconies with laundry that's, you know, that's drying.
How you say it, babe?
Draws. Bras and draws. I've never been able to say that. Draws. So, anyway, Richard is looking up at a balcony. I don't know what Richard was looking at right there. I honestly don't know what Richard was looking at. But look how
Richard's looking at a girl.
it was so
That's
colorful.
what Richard was looking at.
And in these small alleyways, you see a lot of cars driving.
Everything.
Scoot over this way.
You see everything.
Yeah,
You
a lot
next
of
to me?
cars, yeah.
Okay.
And then also, we should have taken one of those.
You didn't want to.
Remember they offered it?
You didn't want to.
And they're like, you might want to ride,
Because
and
it
we'll
was
take
hot.
you. But it was hot, and I didn't think about it.
Mm-hmm.
And so anyway, remember, I don't know if I told you guys, but we were looking for the door that the lady was by, because we knew that she was always by a door. So then we started taking pictures of all the doors that were there.
We
So
told
you see
Richard's ass a door, and he went in the doorway.
Yeah. And so we
There's
found a
your damn door.
cathedral.
There's your door.
Y'all. And we ended
That's
up
why your
going-
ass was hot.
I was wearing black pants,
got
I know.
long sleeve,
we
black
found
pants.
the door. And we ended up taking the cathedral with the door. We ended up taking a whole bunch of pictures, and there's Richard. You can hardly see him. So this
That's the church.
is the church that the lady is by.
Mm-hmm.
And she's actually over there in the corner.
And I went
this
all the
is-
way around. I saw the church.
Yeah.
I thought you could go through there, but you couldn't. So I went through,
Yeah.
and I had to come back out to get you guys.
And this is the plaza.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm looking at all, I mean, look how colorful it is. The architecture is just beautiful. It's so pretty.
And it was a beautiful hot day.
It was so pretty.
Mm-hmm. And look at all the shade.
I know. And look at all the people. There were a lot of tourists that day, but I'm sure it wasn't as packed as it normally is. But that's the church with the door. And there's the lady.
Well, it's not the lady you were looking for.
No, it's not the same lady.
But it was other lady.
So we wanted to sit down, and so we ended up finding a really
Nice, cool spot. 'Cause it was
but
hot.
that was an open thing. And then we found a place where we could have some drinks. And there's Michael.
Pirate's booty.
And so we took a picture, and it was a pirate themed bar. There's Rich. So we found a bar in this alley while we're waiting for our shuttle back to the hotel. And so we found this bar, and it's a little pirate bar. But you see the back here. If we can go this way. So see, we're in an alley.
Hey, and when you guys come out here, cars don't stop when you cross the street.
No.
So you guys got to yield to them.
Yeah.
So don't think they're going to stop. They're not going to stop. They'll run
not
your ass
stopping.
over
No.
with the quickness.
Yeah,
I'm
and they
just saying.
drive these cars in these alleys, like this one, coming through. And it's a street full of people.
Now I know why they drive the way they do in Miami.
Yeah, now it all makes sense.
It makes real good sense.
And so we're here smoking our favorite. Oh my gosh, I think this is all we've smoked.
Our favorite Cuban.
This Spartacus Serie P number 2. You have to get it at the Media Cohiba Hotel over by El Malacon.
El Malacon.
We're about 3 miles from Old Havana,
Yeah.
the hotel, and it's a beautiful hotel. So we're here,
Second floor.
and this is our last day in Cuba. And so we're just trying to make the best of it. Richard right there. He's going back to LA today. He has a connecting flight straight as if he, like 30 minutes as soon as we land.
That's gonna be fun.
Oh, okay, y'all.
See you soon.
Ciao for now from Havana,
Long ashes and slow burns,
Cuba.
baby.
That's right. Ciao. was watching me, and then he did that, and it's right here.
He's showing the backside.
I don't know what he was trying to do here. I
That
think
was a booty.
Michael said it was something.
That's a
But
booty.
this is it right here.
He got this part of the leg and then the booty. He looked up. It's
So,
like, oh.
in that last video clip, he was actually didn't know he was doing
He
this.
saw that girl and just,
Yeah,
he had to flip it
started,
over.
like, that was so nice of him. So yeah, so anyway, guys, that was our day, you know,
Oh,
and then we
God.
went back to the hotel after that, and
Did we sleep?
no, we just hung out at the cigar bar
Cigar bar.
inside the hotel until it was time for us to go. And I think I have a clip of us in the car, but
Oh, the car.
I didn't take a picture of the
The
car.
car that we rode back into
Yeah.
the airport. Oh,
That was
man,
nice.
So nice.
It was so classic.
It was so nice.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
I loved it.
He didn't have to pull no rope or plug anything or turn on the radio to turn it on.
Yeah.
It was nice, clean, pristine.
It was so
It was nice. It was nice.
It was so
It
nice.
make you want to come back here and find one.
Right? So, yeah, so, you know, these are just some snippets of our trip to Havana. And we'll probably do these in different parts. But this one was especially fun. That was a fun day.
I wish you would have done like one more additional day though.
Yeah, it felt like we were rushing to look for that lady.
Because it was the last day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
'Cause-
we were determined
Yeah.
to find her.
Yeah, we
We
were
found her.
determined to find her, and thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so if you guys ever get a chance, when the world opens up again and it's safe and it is, and they don't change the rules to go to Havana, you definitely have to go and experience that. I wish we would have taken more video clips, but back then we weren't even thinking about a YouTube page.
No.
And so a lot of our videos are so random. They weren't really focused. We didn't do a vlog of our trip.
Right.
So the next time we go, we're definitely going to vlog it so that we can caption it and put it on our YouTube channel.
Well, you know, the other thing too, we didn't go to, you know, any of the factories. There's a lot of things that we didn't do.
Yeah.
That particular time, because we really didn't stay out of our area
Yeah.
too much.
Yep.
We did have fun, even though we didn't do a lot of the touristy stuff per se.
Yeah.
But you know, what we possibly could do, guys, we can possibly get a group of us to go. You guys come here to Miami, we go out there, you know, and you know, we take some more things out there for the kids, for the children that are out there, and you know, spend 3, 4, 5 days out there enjoying it.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, though, on a serious tip, going out there, as humble as we are, it really makes you even more humble. It makes you realize just truly how well we have things here. And it allows you to appreciate
Yeah.
so much more.
So much.
Yeah.
So much. So, you know, stay tuned for more. We're going to share more of our trip, and then in maybe one of our videos we'll explain to you, you know, how, and we'll show a little bit of the hotel, and show you, you know, the process of actually going there. There's some clips of Arlene and Stan when we were in the hotel, so I want to definitely include that in another video.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So I say ciao for now from Miami.
Long ashes and slow burns, baby.
Mwah.
Deuces.